Welcome to Bison Highlights. Today we interview Dr. Joshua Chisholm, the Director of Choral Activities, about his experience as new faculty, the upcoming Hanging of the Green performance, and Carnegie Hall.
Welcome to Bison Highlights. I'm here with Dr. Joshua Chisholm, our new Director of Choral Activities, and we're just going to talk about some of the things surrounding chorale. So what's the experience been like being a new director of an existing program?
Well, Harrison, it is an exhilarating time to be in the music department here at OBU. It's a vibrant community. We have three tremendous ensembles. We have the Bison Glee Club, directed by my colleague, Dr. Stephen Sims. We have the Bisonette Glee Club, directed by myself, and of course the University Chorale. And the three ensembles have a very rich, long-standing history. And so as a new faculty member here and the new Director of Choral Activities, it's been a privilege to think about the deep roots that the music department here at OBU has, but also think about high branches and where we're going to grow. And so it's kind of a really exciting time to uncover the history of those programs that have gone before us over the last 50, 60, 70 years, and then think about where we're going to be in the next, not during my time, of course, but in the next 50, 60, 70 years.
Huh, that's a very high purpose. What does that kind of uncovering look like in like a day-to-day you practice? What does that look like?
Well, like all professors, we're here to meet the needs of the students that are in front of us right here at this moment. And so as a new faculty member, I'm uncovering what the students like, what they don't like, what they do well, the skills that we need to continue to hone and to push, and then meet their needs musically, and then use our performances and our yearly activities to make sure that we're meeting the university's demands, that we're meeting the community's demands, and that we are engaging with our community through choral music in a very healthy and prosperous way.
Yeah, that's awesome. So let's talk a little bit about performances. You have Hanging of the Green coming up, and this will be the first one that wasn't in Raleigh since 1961, and it'll be in the Rock. What's that going to look like?
Well, we're excited to sing in the Rock. We're excited for the opportunity to engage in sort of some challenging things. As we know, Raleigh is under construction. It'll be under construction for a while. So where are we going to accommodate hundreds of people? Well, on campus, the only place we can do that is the Rock. And so I think it's going to be just great. That's where we had our homecoming concert last month, and it went really well. It's nice for logistics. We have the wonderful use of lights and sound in the screens, and the sound was pretty good. So certainly there are some challenges there, but we sang there for homecoming. It was a successful event. We're looking forward to hundreds of people for Hanging of the Green.
Sure. And what has practices looked like in specifics to Hanging of the Green?
Well, they're just normal rehearsals, but I like to run rehearsals that are high energy, that are engaging, that are fast-paced. In all facets of education, a lot of times students come to their classrooms and they sit at their spot and they pull out their book, and it's more of an individual experience in a corporate setting. But being in a choral ensemble is the exact opposite of that. We only exist in community. So I capitalize on that. We get to learn together, we grow together. I often tell our singers that in rehearsal, you are singing not for yourself, but you are singing for both of the people on either side of you. And so it's really exciting to get to live into that philosophy in the choral rehearsal room, because we are existing in community and can only exist in community. And that's a very exciting philosophical and spiritual side that we get to tap into.
Yeah, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. So in the future, we have Carnegie Hall coming up. What is that looking like? How did that come about?
Yes, and so we
exciting.
are pleased and very excited to announce an upcoming May 2026 performance date in Carnegie Hall. And I'm very excited. I was approached by Carnegie Hall several months ago, just about the time I was transitioning to Shawnee, about coming to Carnegie Hall to do a guest conducting appearance for myself professionally. And I said that I would, of course, be delighted to do it. I was honored to be considered, but I would only do it if I could bring my university ensembles. And they said, well, absolutely, that would be wonderful. Let us know how it goes. And of course, we've gone through the process of working it through the pipeline and making sure that everyone here at OBU is on board for that type of thing. I mean, it's over a year and a half away, but at the same time, that's what it takes to lay the groundwork for these really revolutionary programs, especially at Carnegie, one of the world's most famous and well-known performance spaces. So there's a lot of groundwork that goes into it. Definitely. We were pleased to be able to announce that to our choirs just last month. We're excited to announce it to the public here, and we're working on the details. But we do have our May 2026 date. I'm delighted to be on the box, to be making my conducting debut at Carnegie, and I'm delighted that the OBU choirs will be with me.
Wow, that sounds amazing. We're celebrating a rich history and also looking forward to an exciting future. So
absolutely. That is awesome. Something that OBU has never experienced before, and I'm delighted that our OBU choral program will be along with me for the ride.
Yeah, that's awesome. So thank you so much, Dr. Chisholm, for joining us here on Bison Highlights. This has been Bison Highlights. Harrison Flowers signing off.